If you are a quitter, apparently the economy needs you, especially the jobs market. Ben Casselman's here to tell us all about it. You're a quitter, we know. Right?
Yes,
you're a quitter.
I am. But they won't let me go. That's the problem.
They won't let him quit. So why does the economy need quitters like David?
Well, so what we need is for people to leave a job, to open up a job for somebody behind them, to kind of act as an economic lubricant, right? We need people to be changing jobs, creating opportunities, starting businesses for that matter, going back to school to get new skills, opening up a job behind them for somebody who's unemployed or somebody who's graduating school. And the U.S. has historically had this very flexible labor market. People turn over jobs all the time. They quit. They especially when they're younger, they move through a great deal. And that's part of what makes us competitive, is that creates an efficient economy.
But there's too few quitters now, David. Too few of you.
Well, you know, we're trying. But I know one reason why some people don't quit. But I'm curious, Ben, as to why people, and the slug of the story is perfect. It's called churn, and a healthy labor market is constantly churning. Why are people staying in their jobs?
Well, so we have two issues here. We have a short term and a long term. The overwhelming issue right now is that the economy remains uncertain, and people are therefore reluctant to leave a good job. It is always risky to change jobs, even if you're going to something that looks like a better job. It turns out that your boss can't stand you. It turns out you're terrible at it. And obviously going and starting a small business, something like that, is always going to be very, very risky. So that's the overwhelming piece. The other piece is that we've actually had a long-term, multi-decade decline in the amount of churn in the economy. And so that's not only quitting, but also firing and hiring to replace those workers.
Is part of that because the workforce has aged, and you tend to find a lot of churn among young people as they try to find where they fit. They try a job and they say, oh, this sucks, I'm not doing this, and then they go to another job.
So demographics are clearly part of it. That you're much more likely to change jobs routinely in your 20s than you are in your 50s, and so as baby boomers age, then that changes. There may be other factors going on, and it's frankly something economists don't fully understand. It may actually be a question of companies doing a better job of putting people into roles that they're successful in, or moving them into successful roles so that you grow with the company rather than just needing to change jobs. That's hard to measure economically, but that may be part of it.
And I think a mobile workforce also plays into that too. And
we don't have a very mobile workforce right now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, people are stuck in their homes because they have issues with their mortgages and that kind of thing. They're waiting for the housing to turn, or they can't sell their home. So they're going to stay in their job and just wait for things to change.
It's a great fun. We still want you to quit, though, because it'll be good for the economy. Only joking, David. We love you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Ben Casselman. Read more on that fascinating story.